Vasylenko. And Chief of Protocol of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Belgium, His Excellency Mr. Pierre Carthudes. Please welcome. And the European Union's Special Representative for Central Asia, His Excellency Mr. Edward Stiprais. Please. And now we will play national anthems. Now I would like to give the floor to His Excellency Mr. Roman Vasylenko. Please, the floor is yours.
Dear Ambassador Carthudes, dear Ambassador Stiprais, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, thank you for joining us today as we celebrate two occasions that are very close to our hearts. The Republic Day of Kazakhstan, the day we reclaimed our statehood and our voice in the world, and the 10th anniversary of the signing of the Enhanced Partnership and Cooperation Agreement between Kazakhstan and the European Union and its member states. Dear friends, as the Ambassador of Kazakhstan to Belgium, I'd like to start by reflecting on yet another productive and dynamic year in the strong partnership between our two nations. A highlight of this year was a meeting between President Tokayev and Prime Minister Medvedev on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly last September. Our economic partnership continues growing steadily. In the first 10 months of this year, our bilateral trade reached more than $400 million, almost $1 billion, marking a 15% increase year-on-year. Belgium is among Kazakhstan's top 10 investors, with total investments exceeding $14 billion since 2005. Looking ahead, our two nations have vast potential to deepen cooperation in digitalization, artificial intelligence, space, green energy, agriculture, and logistics. And I'm happy to see many of the companies from Belgium representing these industries here with us today. Distinguished colleagues and friends, 10 years of the enhanced partnership between Kazakhstan and the European Union have aligned us more closely than ever. Together, we have elevated our relations to a level of strategic partnership at the first Central Asia record levels to almost $50 billion in 2024, with the EU reaffirming its position as Kazakhstan's largest trading partner and biggest investor, with over $200 billion invested so far since 2005. Together, we have launched strategic dialogues, including on critical raw materials, energy transition, and connectivity. all areas where Kazakhstan is proud to be a reliable and forward-looking partner. Together, we have deepened people-to-people ties, because lasting cooperation is not built on documents alone. It is built on trust and exchange of ideas. In this vein, we welcome the recent launch of negotiations on visa facilitation and on readmission agreements. Of course, anniversaries are not only a moment for celebration, they are a reminder that our work is far from done. The next decade invites us to be even more ambitious. Dear friends, I invite all our European partners to imagine the future with us. A future where, instead of saying all roads lead to Rome, we might say all sustainable, well-connected, multimodal transport route leads through Kazakhstan, or rather, our brothers and Eurasia. A future where European electric vehicles run on batteries powered by Kazakh critical raw materials, responsibly mined, sustainably processed, and maybe even charged by the endless Kazakh sunshine. Who knows, one day your electric car might proudly announce battery level 100% Kazakh. A future where students from Kazakhstan and the EU travel along the upgraded Middle Corridor, not because their flights were cancelled, but because it's the most convenient and fun way to move ideas, innovation and friendships. And of course a future where our partnership continues to grow, not only because it is strategically important, but because it has proven to be resilient, balanced and mutually beneficial. In diplomatic language, that means we like working with each other and it's going pretty well. Dear colleagues, I'd like to say something very important to us. I'd like to extend our deepest gratitude to all our friends in Belgium and in the European institutions, the Commission, the Council, the European External Action Service, the Parliament, including countless dedicated civil servants who are here with us today, who have worked tirelessly with Kazakhstan. You have strengthened our cooperation, expanded our friendship, and helped transform shared ideas into real projects. You have been wonderful partners, colleagues, and good friends, and some of you have even become sons-in-law for Kazakhs, or as we say, meaning you married to beautiful Kazakh ladies. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for your professionalism, your commitment, and your patience, especially your patience, because the next decade will require even more teamwork, more creativity, and yes, more coffee or Kazakh tea, as we plan to keep you and all of us very, very busy. I thank you all for coming and for being with us today. Before I conclude my remarks and yield the floor to our guests of honor, I'd like to thank the Steigenberger Hotel for so graciously hosting us today, and our own embassy chef Nikita, over there in the corner, who has prepared some special Kazakh treats for you today. The Kazakh cuisine offered today welcomes you with fragrant richness of plov, the delicate crispness of samsan, and the warm golden softness of baursak, each prepared with the hospitality and artistry of the steppe. Together they offer a graceful, authentic taste of Kazakhstan at its most inviting. I thank you, and I would like now myself to pass the floor to Ambassador Karturis.
Dear Ambassador, thank you very much for receiving us today. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to join you in celebrating the National Day of the Republic of Kazakhstan. On this special occasion, Belgium extends its warmest congratulations to the people of Kazakhstan. This year, you can proudly also commemorate the 35th anniversary of Kazakhstan's declaration of state sovereignty and, moreover, a remarkable national journey since. Kazakhstan is a country whose identity is shaped by vast horizons, where the steppe meets the sky, where ancient nomadic traditions coexist with modern innovation, and where diverse cultures have always found space to flourish. We all admire this profound cultural richness, the poetry and the wisdom of Abay Kunanbayev, the deep philosophical reflections woven into Kazakh storytelling, and the enduring values of hospitality and harmony that define your society. In today's world, we face common challenges that transcend borders: climate change, pressures on global security, the pursuit of stable energy transitions, and the need for resilient, inclusive economies. Both Belgium and Kazakhstan support international dialogue, multilateral cooperation, the peaceful resolution of conflicts, and the principle of territorial integrity. We know that our futures are intertwined and that global challenges demand shared solutions. In his speech on the occasion of the Republic Day, your president said, "In today's extremely complex, volatile, and contradictory world, it is not easy to be an advanced country." And in that speech, he makes an appeal for balance and respect between all countries, and for a new system of international relations. His speech expresses, at the same time, a great willingness to continue on the path of modernization and real independence, and a humble recognition of shortcomings. At EU level, Belgium fully supports the development of EU relations with Central Asia and its elevation to a strategic partnership in April 2025. The EU investments in Trans-Caspian transport corridors to Central Asia offer bilateral economic opportunities for Belgium and for Kazakhstan, in particular in sectors of logistics and transport. The trade, you said it, between Belgium and Kazakhstan, a nation of horse riders, is growing at galloping speed. Our collaboration in sectors such as green energy, critical minerals, sustainable transport, health sciences, space research demonstrates the promising direction of our relations. People-to-people contacts also for business and tourism are on the rise and underpin our official relations. 2026 will offer new opportunities, with plans for visits to Kazakhstan at the highest level to reinforce our political, economic, and academic cooperation. The new year will be very special for our relations too. In March, we will be celebrating the opening of Belgian embassy in Kazakhstan exactly 20 years ago, when current President Tokayev was Minister of Foreign Affairs. Today, as Kazakhstan celebrates its National Day, Belgium honors your achievements, your aspirations, and your enduring contribution to cooperation in Eurasia and beyond. May our blossoming partnerships continue to flourish in the new year. Thanks to you, dear Ambassador. Thanks to you for your attention.
Give the floor to Ambassador Tsipras.
Your Excellency, colleagues, friends, I am faced with the impossible task to say something new to what was already pronounced by both distinguished speakers. But first and foremost, I would like to thank Ambassador Roman Veslenka for the kind invitation. It is a true privilege and pleasure to be here to celebrate not only Kazakhstan on its Republic Day, but also the warm relations between Kazakhstan and the European Union. The signing of the Enhanced Partnership on Cooperation Agreement between Kazakhstan and the EU 10 years ago was a milestone in our bilateral relations. Our relations are marked by openness, constructive approach, and mutual benefit. The significance of the Enhanced Partnership on Cooperation Agreement to our bilateral relations cannot be overstated. It has provided a streamlined framework for cooperation in areas including trade, energy, rule of law, human rights, sustainability, education, and last but not least, the connectivity, which was invoked by previous speakers. New platforms established through the, what we call in its acronym EFTA, allows us to work more efficiently. Therefore, also the benefits we reap together are much greater. In recent years, we have witnessed many milestones in elevating our relations. Our Memorandum of Understanding on Sustainable Raw Materials and the two subsequent roadmaps are great examples of our strategic partnership. These documents translate political dialogue and the enhanced partnership and cooperation agreement auspices into our joint efforts across different sectors prove that by working closely together, we our two regions. These positive developments also extend to Central Asia more widely. I'm delighted to witness the countries of Central Asia closely working together across the wide spectrum of platforms and areas of mutual interest. And I myself was witness both to the enormous input from the Kazakh side, making the first EU Central Asia Summit in Samarkand, April this year, a real success. The closer cooperation makes the whole region stronger. We are sharing very challenging and troubled neighborhood. And both for the European Union to stay united, to stay strong, and for Central Asia to find its strength in a closer cooperation is extremely important to face those challenges. It's why, on top of the strong bilateral relations, we are glad to also engage regionally. Mutual economic growth brings prosperity both to Europe and Central Asia and ultimately contributes to the resilience of our societies. However, we must not think that we achieve everything that is achievable. Our good bilateral cooperation continues, hopefully reaching even greater heights. We are committed to continue working with Kazakhstan as an equal partner. Once again, I am delighted to celebrate this occasion of both the Republic Day of Kazakhstan and the 10th anniversary of the Enhanced Partnership and Cooperation Agreement together with you today here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dear guests, now we continue with the
Today, in the heart of Europe, to present Kazakh fashion, I created a platform, Kazakh Fashion Paris, which was born from the idea to delight Kazakh creativity, to give also opportunity to Kazakh emerging talents for global visibility, also to help to create this bridge
Dear friends, with this we conclude the official part of the event. Feel free to further enjoy the reception.